Hello and welcome. My name is Simon McBurney. I'm Artistic Director of Complicite, and welcome to this year's Barbican Box.
So the box itself is a ballot box, and its theme, everything inside it relates to the theme of political power. Specifically to the idea of individuals making their voices heard in the world.
In this box are all sorts of stories, all sorts of objects, all sorts of what we might call provocations. And the theme of the box is political power. What
was fascinating about the theme of political power was people who had found different ways of making their voices heard. And so we ended up choosing 5 stories of 5 people who had used their political power in different ways.
Real life stories over history, from Emmeline Pankhurst to more contemporary things like the interview with Jeremy Paxman and Russell Brand, and stories in between that are very interesting accounts of political power, political protest.
The newspaper contains the 5 stories of these 5 people that we've chosen. And hopefully they'll be inspiring to the students to choose one of those stories.
One of the most magical lessons that we had was when we actually opened the box and we all sort of sat in a circle together and opened it in the middle.
The excitement about opening that box was amazing. It went on for weeks.
So everyone was really excited to know what's in the box, what we're going to do, and everyone was panicking, nervous and stuff. Even I was nervous.
And there was newspapers and masks and paint and big posters.
A suitcase, a umbrella.
You've got sort of an authoritarian hat.
A megaphone, a banner saying we want to vote.
Loads of things that allow you to create like magical scenes, sometimes like they explore different concepts.
If you bring something like political power into a classroom, you really get a wider sense of, okay, should I vote?
Politics, some people don't really like politics, but I found that the more that I got to know, I was like enticed by the subject.
And you learn about social change, and it's amazing how it can change the way you think about it.
It's making me think back in the days, how did Rosa Parks feel? I mean, having to give up your seat just because of your colour, how will you feel?
The fact that women really haven't had the vote for very long at all.
It was very inspirational because they've worked so hard to change things for us now, and now that it's had the impact on us, no one really knows who they are, so I thought it was good for everyone to find out who fought for us now.
I think it's opened my eyes, especially that how you can show this stuff in different ways, such as drama.
It is a poetic exploration of a very serious subject.
I think it's important that every young person feels that they've got an equal part to play in the world around us, and yeah, if they've got something to say, they should say it.
So the question of this year's Barbican Box is, how do you find a voice?
We're not sending them a script, we're sending them a creative starting point from which they become writers, directors, designers, sometimes choreographers. They are the architects of the work, and they're writing the piece on their feet.
It's totally our own ideas and what us as a class have put together.
I like to think of something that no one else has done, like something original nowhere. Yeah, that's what I like about it.
It becomes something that is collaborative and creative, and you have shared ownership over.
Having Naomi come in and work with them, they love that as well.
And Beat has given us more confidence.
She's been amazing, she's helped us throughout.
I thought she really helped to get out our creativity and to put that into a piece which shows everything that we wanted to show.
To
have the opportunity to perform in a professional theatre space where they've already seen a show there, and then to be on the same stage as professional actors, they just get that sense of accomplishment.
Performing in front of everyone, that's not every day you get to do that. Like, it's a pressure, but it's a good pressure. It's a good excitement thing. Yeah.
I think I feel happy that I've finally got to do something like this, like perform in a real theatre, and like at this age as well. It's something that you should be proud of.
I think it'll be interesting to see how all the schools have interpreted the box differently.
We create something, but all the other schools will create something different, and to see from this and the same objects and the same text, and to see what they come up with, I think that's something really special.
Everything, like each step of the way, from the beginning to the planning, to now that the rehearsing and getting everything perfect and tight, I think everything has just been so enjoyable.
I know that being as a team is better than being as one.
I've learned to bond with everyone here. Like, it's a different people altogether. I just came from my country, and I've learned to build, create a friendship with everyone, and yeah, it's building my confidence really much.
It's just that light bulb proud moment when you see a child change from one thing to another or realise something, and I think that this project really does that.
I think what I found enjoyable was the fact that there was no limit, like there was no right or wrong idea. The sky was the limit.
I suppose I'd love it if the project instilled a lifelong passion and love of theatre and the arts, and of a sense that the Barbican is here as a lifelong friend.
Just a huge thank you to the Barbican and to Complicite and everybody involved for allowing us to be part of it, because honestly it's an amazing project and we just love it.
Thank you. Thank you to the Barbican and thank you to Complicite for this fantastic opportunity.
I'd like to thank Barbican Centre because this project really inspires young people, and I think they should continue doing it, and I'd hope to do it next year.
The Barbican's really happy to have you here today. Please don't make it the last time that you come to the Barbican. We want to have you here again as audience members, and who knows, maybe as performers here again one day.